But here, let's jump over to the Pelicans.
How do you show up fat?
So they gave the Pelicans B+ when the Pelicans didn't really do much. But what do you think of their offseason? They drafted Dyson Daniels, who I thought was a fantastic pick.
Yeah, so actually, Dyson Daniels, the one thing he can't do is shoot threes, but he's working with the same trainer that basically turned Lonzo Ball into an elite shooter when he was in New Orleans. So I think Dyson Daniels is going to be definitely an all-star type of player. I love him.
In practice, he looked good from the corner.
No, he's great. And yeah, they gave Zion that huge 5-year max extension, which is well deserved. I mean,
with the fat clause.
With his weight, make sure that he could stay in shape. Because that's Zion's problem, dude. We know what he brings to the basketball court, but that's when he's on the basketball court. So, yeah, I mean, you look at what I said right there, like Anthony Davis and Chris Paul, even Drew Holiday. Like the Pelicans had some studs, but they just couldn't keep them. Like everyone's trying to leave and go win. But I feel like the Pelicans right now have a championship level team, and it's gonna sound silly because people don't follow the Pelicans. Like, let's be real, like no one really follows them. But once they see how good this team really is with Ingram and CJ and Jonas Valanciunas and Willie Green and a guy, these young guys coming off the bench, dude, like Trey Murphy, the way he was in the second half of the season on catch and shoot, he was 46% from three.
He went from being a guy that everyone thought was a bust to like, holy shit, he just shed the bust label like with his second half season performance.
Yeah, dude, they got a team over there in New Orleans. Definitely hop on it before it's too late, because this team is going places. I think they can beat just about anyone in the West at full strength, without a doubt. So,
yeah, no, I think this team. You look, the starting lineup's probably gonna be C.J. McCollum, Brandon Ingram, Herb Jones, Zion, and Jonas, with I assume Jose Alvarado, Trey Murphy, Jackson Hayes, Dyson Daniels. Larry Nance. I was surprised they didn't try to move Devontae, but Devontae Graham, people don't know this. He was, I think, a top 5 catch and shoot 3-point shooter. If you look at all the catch and shoot scenarios, I think he shot at like 42% almost, like just in catch and shoot scenarios. So if he just only shoots catch and shoot threes, and he's a good defender. How does he fit into the picture? Kira Lewis Jr.
Yeah, that's the question with the Pelicans, because they've got Lewis, they've got Alvarado, and they've got Graham. They all bring different things to the game. So it's like, how do you manage these minutes? But at the end of the day, having all these good players is only a benefit. So even if you don't know where to play them. So yeah.
It is. It's just I was very high on Lewis coming out of college, Alabama, right?
Yeah.
And he arguably, before he tore his ACL, he was maybe him or De'Aaron Fox were the fastest point guards in the NBA. Like Kira Lewis, like baseline to baseline, he is so fucking fast. I don't know what his role is, because you got Alvarado, like you said, the defensive guy who he's just a fucking pass first defense guy, and then you have Devontae Graham, defense, catch and shoot threes, and then Kira Lewis Jr., who's more just I guess you would say offensive microwave.
Yeah, he could be like a change of pace if they want him to come in and do that or something like that. Or is that? I guess that might only be in football. I don't know if that's a basketball thing.
No, that is a thing. That is a thing. Yeah. You have your change of pace guard. You're just a guy who just comes in, and Jordan Clarkson's a change of pace guy. He comes in and he just fucking shoots so much in like 20, 30 minutes. What do you give him, a B+? I give him a B. My big thing is who bench scoring. It's going to have to be a group thing more than they don't have a sixth man who's going to come in and drop 30.
That's a fair point. I mean, this team definitely is, their strength is their starting lineup. But just knowing the Pelicans, in their defense, but just knowing the Pelicans, there'll be a guy that just really steps up and kind of like exceeds expectations, I feel like, with this team.
So what's your grade on them?
Graham dropping 18.
I like a B+, dude. You get Zion locked up, you drop Dyson Daniels, and dude, with the way Murphy looked in the summer league, scoring 30 in both the games he played. Wow, man, this team looks great.
So you think they're what, like the 5th seed?
Honestly, I think if they stay healthy, they'll be even higher than that. I really like the Pelicans a lot.
Word. All right.